Good morning, everyone. My name is Ruzieva Dilfuza, and the theme of my demo class is Content and the Language, Integrated Learning, Clear Approaches in Teaching English as a Foreign Language. First of all, I should to tell about the object of the work. It is a set of clear approaches used in the process of teaching English as a foreign language, and the subject of the work, it is the whole English teaching and the learning atmosphere, including the process of conducting a class using various activity, technique, method, and approaches. The aim of the work, it is to find out peculiarities and characteristic features of content and the language, integrated learning approaches in teaching English as a foreign language by analyzing various methodological issues related of authentic process of methodology. The task of the work, to study the main characteristic feature of content language integrated learning approach. The second one, to consider the problem related to integrating clear approaches in the teaching process. The third one, to work out the set technique, method, activities that are based clear approach. The next one, to describe the main purpose target of a modern foreign language teaching procedure, to point out challenges that may occur in the teaching English process and the present reasonable solution as alternatives. What is the difference between approach, method, and the technique? Approach is a set of assumptions dealing with the nature of a language learning and the teaching. Method is an overall plan for systematic presentation of language based upon a selection approach. Technique specific activities manifested in the classroom that consistent with the method and therefore in harmony with the approach. And approach of English language teaching: structural approach, situational approach, natural approach, communicative approach, elective approach, whole language approach, lexical approach, and they are the type of the language teaching approaches. ELT methods. What is the ELT method? The grammar translation method, the first one. The second one, the direct method, audiolingual method, community language learning, it means that CLIL, Suggestopedia, the silent way, total physical response, TPR, the natural approach, communicative language teaching, CLT, contextual teaching, and the learning, CTL. This method we use during our class English lesson teaching. And what is CLIL, student? There is one of the question. The answering is, it means the content and the language integrated learning, and it is a methodology which aim having students to learn by school subjects such as history, science, or information technology using a foreign language as a vehicular language. This helps students to learn content and the language at the same time. And here in a description about the communication, the middle of this the picture, the culture, and the culture surrounding with the learning series, cognition, content, intercultural learning, language learning series. And the fourth, communications cognitions, culture, content. Communication. Learners have to procedure subject language in a both oral and a written form. Cognition. CLIL promote cognitive or thinking skills which challenge learners. The culture. Understanding ourselves and other culture make the process of communication with foreign people more effective. Content. It refers to the subject aims. Benefit of CLIL. There are so many benefits. The whole that greater than the sum of parts. Accelerates learning. The next one, authentic learner have real need and desire to use English. Nurtures can to do attitude, fires the brain up, serves as a platform for ultimate student interest in the other language and cultures. Give feeling of professional satisfaction and cooperation to teachers, parents. Parents are for it beneficial for the school. The advantages of the CLIL. CLIL helps to introduce the wider cultural context. The next one, prepare for interrelation, access international certification and enhance to the school profile, improve overall and the specific language competence, prepare for the future students or working life. The next one, develop multilingual interests and attitudes. Diversity methods and the forms of classroom teaching and the learning increase learner motivation. And what is difficulties to CLIL teachers have to face? There is also one of the question. The subject teachers need to be confident about their language level, be able to present and explain concepts in their subject clearly and accurately, check pronunciation of subject specific vocabulary, be able to use appropriate classroom language to present new concept, to question, to guide, to suggest. What's the difficulty do CLIL learner have to face? Most learner needs considerable support in the first 2 years of CLIL courses. Learner maybe need support in the input and the task. CLIL teaching strategy. There are so many strategies. So for instance, first one, direction interaction. The second one, note taking and the other study skills. The next one, spaced practice, feedback, teaching metacognitive skills. The sixth one, teaching problem solve skills. The seventh one, reciprocal teaching. The eighth one, mastery learning. The ninth one, concept mapping. The last one, worked example. And conclusion. CLIL is one of the most important and urgently needed approaches in the modern English teaching and the learning process. A number of institutions in Uzbekistan, as we have found out already, activity using CLIL approach in the practice. Other specialists who are studying various specific subjects are being taught through CLIL approach in the which content of the specialty is truly integrated with the foreign language through different methods, technique and the activities used in the class. Without undoubtedly, these students can learn not only the language issued and the skills about also other specific content related to their specificity. and it